Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
Oceanic Sloom has redeemed first.
Destruction. Destruction is the best. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG Ocean redeeming first. Welcome in, Bajada. How is everybody doing across all the platforms? Ocean with a 55 stream streak right off the bat, too. Heck yeah, man. Let me make sure I got all the chats connected here. I've been forgetting to do that lately. All right, looks like we're all good. Hopefully that's all good, chat. So today, honestly, I had a thought because last stream was the stream I updated to 26.2. Was also going to be like doing more stuff with 26.2, but we completed the entire update in one stream. We got all the items, stackable and non-stackable, including several of the music discs. We got the mobs because you can pick up the chaos.
Massive.
20
cubes.
months in
Wow.
Sano is That's
here.
a commitment. W. Amazon Prime.
Wow, J-Man with the Prime sub, Mrs. Ken, welcome in. But we got the sulfur cubes home painlessly in a bucket. We got the mob zoo built and decorated, and it looks honestly really good for something I turned around in like 30-40 minutes for the whole room. So today, because we were already on a break from the hole, we're going to continue our little sidetrack away from the hole to do Grayson's map art. He only got me this image yesterday, but I do have it all ready to go. So let's get in the hardcore world and yeah, we'll get my materials list and then we'll start going. Casual gaming. Nah, dude, this is hardcore gaming, dude. Oh, chat, we're going to get into the map art splitter world here in a minute. If you haven't seen this world that I've made before, it's on CurseForge available. It really helps you do map arts if you're someone like me. So let's do this. Let's top off everything. Oh, food's already topped off. Okay. I must have topped it off like right at the end of stream then. All right. So we need to, well, actually, I'll do my normal stuff here of just checking anything to put away. Literally one box is all there is to put away. Okay. All right, that's fine. We're ready to just jump straight into the map art. My allergies have been really bugging me today, chat, though. Like, my eyes are so itchy to the point where this eye, like up on my eyelid, there's like a part of it that's like been rubbed raw almost is what it feels like, and it's just really bugging me today.
Are there any Polar Express passengers in need of refreshment?
All right, so I gotta
I gotta take a look at the schematic. It's this one, rento2.nbt. Oh boy. This is what we're looking for, and it's got my material list in it. Obviously, I lost it. Chat. Where'd it go? Where's R in the alphabet? Why don't I see it? Oh, because I typed in a space by accident. I forgot I can search. Cool. So then I can hit material list down here at the bottom corner, and this is what we need. We do not need 12,000 cobblestone, but we do need 12,000 moss, actually. That's 8 shulker boxes of moss we're gonna need. That's actually I really like this. It tells you 7.25 SB as in shulker boxes. That's great. That's great. 62 cobblestone available, probably because it's in my box in my inventory. But we're gonna gather all of these materials together first, and then yeah, we'll get all these, and then we'll go to the hole. Or go to the ocean where we'll build this. We're not working at the hole. It's weird I'm not working on the hole. So let's get 8 shulker boxes of moss. I grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you guys aren't familiar, moss is my scaffolding block of choice. And that's just what we're going to be building the platform out of effectively, that we're going to build the map on top of. Could I have just gone to the spawn chunks and grabbed 8 pre-filled shulker boxes of moss? Probably. Oh, wow, we're actually low on moss. Wow, maybe I might have to. Or maybe we use stone or something. Heck, I probably should have used stone with the amount that I've got. If I can't get a full 8 shulker boxes of moss... Oh, I can. I definitely can. Yeah, moss is just where it's at, dude. Not because it's, like, particularly good, but that's what makes it particularly good. It's just that you can get so much of it so easily. Come on. I was, like, spamming clicking and it wasn't working. Heck yeah. All right, that's enough moss. I don't know if low on moss is the right word, but we're just not high on moss. I don't know if that's the right phrasing either. All right, there's 8 shulker boxes of moss. What's next? All right, material list. Warning, when you shut up. Please go away. Why is that? Why won't this warning go away? How do I make this go away? This wasn't here a second ago. Thank you. All right. I'm going to screenshot this page so I can just look at the screenshot now. So that means in the screenshot, we can see all the way from heavy weighted pressure plates to orange terracotta isn't covered up. Okay. That's not bad. We'll get all of those ready and then we will get going. So, oh shoot, but I can't see how many shulker boxes that is. Man. I kind of wish I had compiled this list beforehand. So we're talking 1.3. Can I see this in stacks? Can I tell this to always show it in stacks? No, it doesn't appear that I can. So that's 37 stacks, 33 stacks. You need a job? You need a job? Oh, you want to? Here, I'm gonna show all these on screen. I need you to write how many how many stacks I need. So for this one, where it says 36 times 64 plus 61, effectively what I need to know is 36 plus 1. So I need to know 36 plus 1 means I need 37 stacks of heavy weighted pressure plates. Light gray carpets, that would be 32. This stone slabs would be 31. Cobbled deep slate would be 23. Come on, someone do it. I don't know. Maybe I screenshot all of these. All right. That gets me all the way to cherry slabs. That's a lot. Damn. Okay, now I got enough screenshots to work off at least. All right. So this is, I'm gonna need 2 shulker boxes to start with. 37 stacks of heavy weighted pressure plates. That's a lot. You redeemed a stretch? I did get a message from you the other day. I saw them come in.
It will tell you a list at the bottom of your screen.
Turn on info HUD. It will tell you a list at the bottom. What do you mean? The main menu is on. Isn't the item mini menu, or is that another mod? What are you guys talking about? All right. Heavy weighted pressure plates. Wow, I have like not even a stack. Okay. In the material list. I don't know what you're saying. Material list. There's Lightmatica menu. Right to file. Raw materials. Up at the top. Info HUD. Okay, but it only shows a little bit of them. It only shows like the top 10, but I don't like it. Okay, whatever. Thank you for the gifts coming in. All right. You guys are just slowing me down. I don't know how many blocks of iron I need to make this many this many pressure plates. Wow, I'm gonna need a lot of blocks. Okay. All right, so 27 minus 37 means I need 10 more stacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus that partial. Okay, I need like another half stack. Perfect. That's enough. Okay. Next screenshot is, let me move this over. All right, 32 stacks of light gray carpet. Oh, I didn't even realize I had extras of these in my inventory. Boom. I'm gonna move these boxes. All right. And for then now, we're just going to do this. I think I need 37 or 32 stacks of light gray carpet. Not enough. Okay, that's all the light gray wool I have to my name. So how many is that? 9, 17. 17 plus... Wait, no. Yeah, 17 plus 9 is 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That's exactly enough. Oh my goodness, amazing. Amazing. We will not be getting back to the hole today. We are doing a side quest for a viewer redemption of a map art. So now we need 31 stacks of stone slabs, chat. I may actually have a bunch of those laying around. Stone slabs. So if I just fill up a whole shulker box with them first. All right, that's 27. And then we can put 28. And then I just need a few more. 28. Oh, wait, I had a whole nother stack. 29. I just need, like, yeah. All right, that'll be enough. Was that 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32? Yep. That is enough. Cool. Next is 23 stacks of cobbled deep slate. 23 is less than a full box. Okay. Okay, cool. We're down to items that need less than a full box of cobbled deep slate slabs. All right, so we're talking, this is 17. So if I can grab just that much again and we'll be good. Wow. When I looked at this, I was like, man, there is just so much deep slate in this. And then okay, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's enough. All right. Yeah, when I first looked at this, chat, I was like, oh man, there's so much deep slate in this. Good thing we're mining all this deep slate, and then that's all the deep slate we need. All right, next up is light gray terracotta. We need 19 stacks of this stuff. Let's see if we have enough. Saw me on a YouTube video. Sweet, dude. Well, that's not enough light gray terracotta. Do we have any normal terracotta? We do. All right, so I need, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, then I need 2 stacks of light gray dye. I don't have that. Okay, how can I do this now? Light gray dye, 2 stacks. All right, then light gray terracotta and light gray terracotta. Perfect. So now, well, if I just put this down, how much did I say I needed? I needed 19 stacks. Really? That's okay. Oh no, and I need 61 in this 19th stack, and I don't have enough. Okay. Well, I can just make 1 additional stack if I get myself some more. Well, I actually have a little bit of light gray. Okay, cool. Cool. All that leftover goes in there. Next up is gray carpets. I need 19 stacks of gray carpet. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to leave those as is, and we're going to put a new line of boxes right here. 19 stacks of gray carpet. I have 43. Love that. Okay. Well, let's see what I can do with this. Okay, how's that looking? That's more than 19 stacks. That much is 19. Cool. Cool. Next up. We need 17 stacks of cyan terrible cotta. Well, let's just go see. Do we have any over here? Oh, well, as soon as I need a color of wool that I don't have, Darcy, I can just go over there and grab a couple shulker boxes of it, but I haven't needed that yet. I was fully expecting to need to go there for one of those big bulk pickups, and I didn't need to. So that's all the cyan terrible cotta I have. So I need... How much did I say? 17 stacks total. So that means I need 15 more stacks. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 stacks. Can I get some cyan diane? All right, just 2 stacks, so that'll be good. We are on a sidetrack away from the hole. We are doing a, what do you call it, chat? A viewer reward, a map art build. So 17. That's 17. Wow, I got exactly enough. Wonderful. Next up is 12 stacks of gray terracotta. Which one's gray terracotta? This one?
Massive.
Let's go.
Yes, this is survival. What was that? Alert. CJ, 39 months. Heck yeah, dude. All right, so if I needed 12 stacks, actually, this actually counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 minus 5, chat, is 7. Do I have 7 more stacks? Nope. That's all the terrible cotta I have. Do I have any gray dye over here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough. Yeah, not enough, chap. We now need to go to... Okay, well, let's go see how much we actually need, and we can make sure we get enough. So if we check out the schematic... Material list. So we're working on gray terrible cotta. This needs... Well, I think we need like 3 more stacks. And then this is... All right, so that's 8. So we're up to 11. Plus 7 is 18. Plus 5 is 23. Plus 4 is 27. Plus 3 is 30. Plus 3 is 33. Plus 3 is 36. Plus 1, 37, 38. We need 38 stacks. Effectively, if I get 2 shulker boxes, we'll have enough. All right, let's go get 2 shulker boxes of terrible cotta. Is that a hype train?
Hype train started.
Heck yeah, let's go get some terrible kata, chat. 2 shulker boxes will be just barely enough, and well, it'll be just barely more than enough, and then we won't have to worry about, well, actually, we might not even need this much, because, like, when it comes down to needing 1 stack of black terracotta or something like that, I might already have that in the system. So we'll get 2 full boxes, it'll be plenty. Yeah. Oh, for everyone that keeps asking about the other holes in my world, this is one of the this is the only other unfinished hole. We did not get very far on it. We did not. Why does it look like my bobby chunks are not, like, all here? That's weird. Oh well. Oh well. Where have I been actually mining still? I think over here is where I actually have some available within the beacon range. Actually, I could start a new layer right here, huh? Yeah, I could. Oh, really? I'm outside of the beacon though? All right, back in the beacon. All right. You know what? I probably should have brought some torches. Oh, and there's stone down here. That's disappointing. And there's water over here. Well, now I'm thoroughly disappointed by this area. I probably should just throw down a new beacon. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I probably should. I should also probably sleep.
Grayson Grange is here.
Grayson! We've been gathering materials, my man. How you doing? What's the beacon range? It's 50 blocks. It has a radius of 50 blocks within a beacon. Or around a beacon. Alright.
Wormplate is here.
Welcome in. We need quite a lot of terrible kata. Well, we used up all the terrible kata we needed on, like, the stuff that was, like, super bulk. And now we need 2 more shulker boxes of it to have far more than enough to finish the project. And honestly, it's just gonna be easiest. Oh, hold on. Oh, I didn't realize there was this much left here in the middle. Maybe that's why that's what I get for not looking. Yeah, this is where we need to mine, chat. We'll be back to the hole probably in tomorrow's stream. We're not at the hole today. We are working on a map art. We are working on gathering some materials right now. Oh no, are you kidding me? I don't want this stone, man. Okay, well, it wasn't that bad. What's 135? Oh, Jesse's watch streak? Heck yeah, dude. Love that. $135 is quite a while. I do gotta say. Alright, can we start mining this direction maybe to get around this stone? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna be picking up some stone regardless, it seems. Oh no. Okay, let's just power through it. It'll might be worth it. It'll might be, chat. It'll might be. All right, it'll might be. Big patch of gold there. All right, well here it only gets to 2 blocks. Okay, back to 3 again. Love that. I probably don't even need to fully fill up this second box, but I'm gonna do my best so that I don't need to come back and grab like 1 more stack in case I did need every single piece that I got or something like that, you know? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, out of the beacon range. I have plenty in my inventory. How's this do? Oh, so close. Oh yeah. All right, back to being thick again. We are collecting some materials right now. We just need a bit of terracotta. We're taking a sidetrack away from the hole. Just for the next stream or so. Wait, Grayson, you're here. How was the Minecraft event? How did your kids like it? Oh, okay, that's over. Yeah. It is definitely something that is fun to take the kids to. It was good, but I feel like if I had went there for myself, I would have been disappointed, but I went there for my kids, and I happened to grab a great cape, and that's just, it was a good time all around. Because obviously it's meant for kids in all ages. Though they do have like an adult night every week or something, so that there isn't kids running around, but... Did you get any of the merch there? Oh, I usually come from that door. My kids wanted like all the merch. They had spending money from grandma, so they had to learn how to pick just the merch they really wanted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very. Oh, dude, I saw the ores there and I was like, oh man, I'm vibe with that. All right, I need gray dye. I have gray dye here and I actually have more terrible cotta right here. Which is $5 cheaper on the website. Yeah, I was looking at the chess set and Magic was telling me like that's at Target, you know, and it's cheaper at Target. And I was like, fine. Fine. All right, so how much gray dye did I need? I needed 12 stacks. This is 8 stacks. So I just need 4 more. That's enough. Okay. You got the chess set last year? Oh, that's sick. Or you got it for your oldest last year? That's sick. All right, I actually just need more boxes in general. All right, so after the gray terracotta means I need 11 stacks of soul sand. Finally, something I won't have to craft. All right, then 7 stacks of brown terracotta. I think that's where brown would be. Hold on, no, this one's brown. Which is technically 6 plus 30, so really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 54. I need 1 stack. Where's my brown dye? There, if that's enough. Okay. Oh, I skipped one in my screenshots. Oh no. What comes after brown terracotta? Rento, material list. Okay, after brown terracotta. Okay, I skipped red terracotta and just went to normal terracotta. I need 5 stacks of red terracotta now. Okay. Shoot, and I didn't actually look, so I'm just gonna have to actually get 5 stacks total. So this 24 is kind of pointless. If I can just get 3 stacks of that. Then I don't need that 24 anymore. Cool. Next. Oh shoot, I actually skipped. Oh, I skipped multiple things. I just realized after soul sand, I skipped orange terracotta in my screenshots. Great. Orange terracotta, I need 7 and 47 of orange. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm 1 short of being able to use this partial stack that I have. All right. So I basically need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, put the rest away. Okay, then. Okay, so the next up is normal terracotta. I need 4 stacks. Okay, then oak slabs. I need 4 stacks. That is enough, but I just need... I should have looked just to see if I had any slabs in there already. So what did I say? 4 stacks? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then coarse dirt. I need 4 stacks. Okay. I honestly should just start carrying the box with me now and filling the box up as I go. Maybe after my next screenshot here. Cherry slabs, I need 3 stacks. So that way I can fill up a whole box in between runs back. But if I have to run, I probably would have to run over there anyway for the crafting tables for a bunch of these items, but whatever. All right, so that's my first full page through, and that's my last screenshot. Okay, so now let's go back to the material list. Grayson, do you want to type up into chat your how you chose this, or do you want so you can tell everybody, or do we want to wait till it's after it's built? How do you want to go about that? I really hate that warning. Okay, so black, blue, white. Oh, I'm pressing it on the wrong button. Black, blue, white candles. I haven't told anyone what it is yet either. So if you want to keep that until after it's built, that's perfectly fine too. Okay, and then I'm just going to go all the way to the bottom here. Okay, now I have a screenshot of absolutely everything. Okay, black terracotta, yeah. Black terracotta, I need 3 stacks. Still not enough.
Massive.
Hello.
It's not even enough for my partial stack. Oh, I still need to die though. Hey, Blinks, thank you for the resub. The Prime, how you doing? I said 3. All right. All right, next up is I'll top off my rockets. I'll write it up in Discord tomorrow. Okay. Well, I might finish the build today because I am going to use the quick placey thing is all as I wanted to tell you, or if you wanted to be the one to tell chat what it is. All right. But that's fine too. All right. So we're talking 3 stacks of blue terrible cotta. Wow. Good. Followed by 3 stacks of white candles. Well, we're actually going to open up the map art splitter world together. All right. I don't remember exactly how to make white candles. So like we might not finish it today. Who knows? String, I think, is the other material. Oh, and then also white dye, duh. Not enough. Interesting. Okay. So 2 stacks, and then it's plus 37. Whoa, that's the exact amount? I'm not going to bring the exact amount though. I always want a little bit more in case I lose some. All right. New box, who dis? Yeah. All right. So then I need spruce. I need 3 stacks of spruce slabs.
Reeferman 20 is here.
Welcome in. Yeah. All right. Now this is where it gets easier. 3 stacks of raw iron blocks, chap. 3 stacks of blackstone slabs. Three stacks of light blue terrible cotta. Heck yeah. I think these are all left over from the blue biomes, probably. 2 stacks. We're down to everything that we need is 2 stacks or less of netherrack. So a little bit of red in there, bright red. 2 stacks of prismarine slabs. Two stacks of crimson hyphae. Oh, okay. Now we're down to 1 stack, chat. 1 stack of... Here it is. Clay. Honestly, I'm not even going to bother putting things straight into the box until I have like a few stacks together. Then shroom lights. Crimson nylium. Light blue carpet. How much do I actually need? 34. Okay, that fits then. All right. Yellow terrible cotta. I'm at the point where if I have a full stack, I grab the full stack, but I really only need 22 of the next one, which is diorite slabs. Guys, notice how everything that I use is slab form, if slab exists. I make this incredibly resource efficient. Even though a lot of these items I genuinely have in bulk. I just, all right. Purple terracotta would be here. All right, that box is now full. We'll be back to the hole as soon as this sidetrack is over. All right, we're down at the very, very end of the list, chat. We're definitely not even going to need both these boxes. I'm going to put this one back. Oh, I don't need that one right now. All right, pink terrible cotta. Pearlescent frog lights. And I specifically am using things like in the palette that is stuff that I know I have a lot of just laying around, or things that I know I have farms of that I can easily go get a bunch more of if I need it. We're down to single digits, by the way. So for this next one, like if warped nylium here is what I'm looking for. If I can, come on, where's it at? I swear it should be right here. Yeah, like now I'm just grabbing half a stack. Warped hyphae. This is my least needed item, chat. This is it. This is it. I needed 2 of those, and now we have everything we need for this project. Cool. All right, now we're ready to go do this map art. Well, we have all the materials, but we don't have the schematic. I have the one schematic here. This is the schematic here that we're doing. The thing. Oh crap, Gryson, they're gonna see it if I do the map art splitter. I always do the build it and then you see it, the reveal. After it's built in the hardcore world, but yeah, they won't know. You're right. All right, so let's get out of the hardcore world. All right. So we go to this chat is the Colonel map art splitter. This was made by myself and TMG. This is a world download you can get on CurseForge for if you ever are building a map art and you want to make it easier to actually build it. So this is kind of going to be like an on-the-fly tutorial. Let's load it up. So what we do, there's a whole thing of instructions here. If you would get the world download yourself, I'm not going to bother with that because I know how to use it. First, always reset the canvas. Make sure there is nothing in any of these squares, and you go stand on the diamond block. Then you open up your schematic, you load the schematic. This is a schematic that you get from specifically the Rebane 2001 map art maker, or you could probably use this with any map art maker. You load this schematic here, bam. And now you see the schematic is in place. You see there's an air gap, then there's a solid floor of cobblestone, and then the actual map art with all the different variated blocks are up there. You grab your stick, you make sure it's set to paste schematic in world, and then you execute that. In the kernel mod pack, that is 9 on the numpad plus E. Now the map art is physically pasted into the world. But what makes these things kind of hard to build is you have solid blocks, then you have slabs, and you have carpet mixed in, and it's really easy to miss the carpet that's mixed in the middle or the candles and stuff like that. So what this does is once you have that pasted in your spot, you hit split map art, and it's doing about a little calculations. I think it's done. I think it's done. I did see that you said you'll post a message in the Discord about it. I wanted to know if you wanted to tell people today, because there's a chance it would be finished today with no explanation if you're waiting until tomorrow to give the explanation. Yeah, it's done. It said a whole bunch of things in chat, and now that's over. So what that did is it split the map art into all the solid blocks here, all the slabs here, and all the miscellaneous small items here, like pressure plates and carpets and candles, theoretically. I don't see the candles, though. There was only a couple stacks of them, but I would have expected to be able to see them. Ah, here they are, the candles and stuff and the pressure plates and all that jazz. So what you do then is now you take this to area selection and boop and boop. Now that's your first schematic, and I'm going to go to area editor, set this to Grayson map art blocks, set save schematic. Then I'm going to come do the same thing over here. So then we set that one to that one. It's fine. Oh boy. There. Now that's that whole thing. Save that. And that is our slabs. Saved. And then you come over here. And then I actually need to raise that up a block. Oh no, that actually does encompass it, because that's the low one and that's the high one. Yeah, okay. So then I hit area editor, and then this one is other. So now what I did was I easily split one schematic made of all different varied heighted blocks into 3 separate schematics that I can easily build with just the flat stuff, then add the slabs, then add the full blocks, and it makes it easy. And then we're done here. Reset the canvas for next time. And you're good to go. Back to the hardcore world. All right. Let's get our boxes and let's get over to the place. Can I fit all these boxes in my inventory is the question. Yes, I can. All right. Let's head over to the map art ocean. If we had Voxy, dude, you'd be able to see it here from the base, and I would probably just fly there, but we don't, so I won't. Grab a boat. We are doing a map art. That's the way. That is the way to the map art ocean. This is a viewer reward for those on the purple site. Was I in Minecraft Live? A couple years ago, yes. In the pre-show. We'll be back to the hole after this sidetrack. We took a break because we updated to 26.2, so now we're just knocking out some viewer rewards as well. All right, so this is where we have several other map arts here, chat. The one for the 500 Club. This one is Lucky Bears, I think, and then Shilly, and then TMG, and then the Rickroll from James. So we're here to do another one now, adding Grayson to it. All right. All right. Get ourselves a little starter platform here. Get all that moss down. All right. Then these are all of our actual materials. Doesn't really matter if they're all mixed up or not. Okay. Throw down an ender chest for fun. Put the ender chests in there to get an extra slot back. I'm happy with this amount of inventory space, though I would like more. That's not my problem. Chad, do you remember if I would put the beacons down first or if I did the border first? Oh, I also didn't bring any empty maps. Crap. So I actually don't know where the corners are without the empty maps. Dang it. Dang it. Yes, for these we are using a schematic. I just got done showing chat how I made it. Or how I make them. Let's get back to the base so we can grab a map. Should I be carrying empty maps like in my ender chest somewhere to make this kind of thing easier in the future? I don't know. Are your messages not showing up? No, I just wasn't reading it. Oh, they're the Nvidium devs. I did actually see that. So that's pretty great if they're working on updating Nvidium too. I did actually see that when I was using when I was snooping on their page, when I went to decide if I was going to use Voxy, I actually saw that the dev for Voxy also owned the Nvidium project, and I was like, oh, okay, so this is like a reputable, smart person, and that was one of the things that sold me on trying Voxy, and that's great to hear that they'd be updating Nvidium. I wonder how that'll work with Vulkan. Oh, speaking of that, I just realized I turned off my FPS. Okay. Core Protect guy posted in Discord he'll have 26.2 ready today. Heck yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about Core Protect when I said I would update by the end of this week. Crap. Nice. Oh. Well, you said today. So wait, I was going to be updating the SMP on Saturday, and I did not realize Core Protect wasn't ready. I mean, I already scheduled the stream and said what we were gonna do, so we might as well do it, right? All right, chat, here's the map. All right, we need a dump box. We can live without it for a week. All right, so chunk borders. Nope. Okay. Let me get my bed out. And I'm gonna leave it out over here again. Wait, I swear it looked like it was getting dark. Oh, it is getting dark. It's just not actually dark. It's still getting dark. No, not particularly. I'm in enough Discords, and I genuinely ignore everything on Discord nowadays. I'm in too many Discords. If I get a Discord notification, I genuinely don't look at it. Do you know how many friend requests I have on Discord right now? 72. Okay, that's a combination of friend requests, message requests, and unread messages right now. And that's just, like, DMs. If we're talking total Discord notifications, I don't know. I think it says, like, 9+, and I don't know. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Yeah, I need to, like, leave every Discord I'm in, effectively, except for there's probably a handful of them that I actually care about. The problem is I used to just join every Discord related to every project that I would like, and then it got and then I would sort them into folders, be like, this one's other streamers, this one is other Minecraft stuff, this one is, you know, just like personal Discords from like IRL people, and then now it's just I don't even care. I don't even care. I don't look at Discord other than my server and DMs. Oh. Why did my game crash though, I wonder? What was I doing? I don't remember. All right. I'm just talking here, chat. You don't gotta read too much into it. All right. So how many chunks is 2, 3? It's like right here is the middle. Okay. All right, so then our beacons are gonna go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there is a bit of sand here that we gotta get rid of. Oh crap, there's a bit of sand over here too, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh shoot, I did it wrong. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, cool. Put my chest plate on. Does a chest plate stop you from taking more drowning damage? Like, does it make the drowning damage be less at all? Just having armor points, I mean. I know a helmet with respiration means that, you know, your bubbles fall away faster, aka you take damage less often. But does having higher armor lessen the damage done by the drowning? I don't know. In theory, I feel safer having the chest plate on, and that's that. Okay. AI says it does if it's enchanted. Well, that makes me believe AI less. Because that makes me feel like it's talking about if you have respiration on. All right, so speed 2, haste 2, resistance 2, jump boost 2, strength 2, regen. All right, there's one down. Yeah, the fact that it gives some caveat that sounds like total BS makes me not trust the AI summary, which is just the smart move in general to not trust an AI summary, but... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a few of these things to get out of the way. It's crazy how, like, worthless AI is. And I'm not even somebody that, like, hates AI. Like, as a technology, I think it is cool. That, like, that it was able to be made and it's able to, like, what it's able to do is cool technology. I just think it sucks. Oh man, and there's all the environmental reasons and the stealing artist stuff and whatnot, like, but as a technology, like, I love computers, it's cool, but like, god, does it just sucks, it's just bad. speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, regen. You have visited India? That's sick. Oh, really? I built this in a spot where it got covered up? Wait, is it being covered by this? Ah, sweet. All right, we're able to use that for a little while longer without having to rebuild it. Heck yeah. I find it is useful for things like game crash reports and stuff for me at like a very base level, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing is a lot of things that intuitively make sense to me, I cannot make it make sense of it. Like, there's people in real life, in school, you've met them, or at work, you've met them, where it's just kind of, it just doesn't, things just don't come naturally to them, right? Things that you can do at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I feel like every experience with an AI chatbot has been like having a conversation with one of those people who they just don't get it. You tell them, no matter how many times you tell them, it's just not getting through. I feel like this isn't centered, but okay. They get hung up on the wrong part of the sentence, and then they fixate on the wrong part of your request, and then it's just game over. I was talking with ChatGPT the other day to solve something. I don't remember what it was. God, can I remember what it actually was so I can have a legitimate complaint here? I don't know, but effectively what always ends up happening is I tell it specifically A, B, and C are things that I am trying, are A, B, and C are true. I need to figure out why A causes C to not work, right? Or how do I accomplish A and C without affecting B? Let's say something like that. Something that is pure logic and reasoning, something you would think you could talk to a computer to fix, right? And then it's like, okay, if you want the outcome of C to changing to A without affecting B, do this. And if you do that, it messes up B. And it's like, well, no, I don't want that because it's like, oh, you're absolutely right. That does affect variable B. Okay, so do this other thing then. It's like, well, but that doesn't make C happen. Oh, well, it's just like, and then you just end up talking in circles it's like, I don't want to tell you why. I don't want to get into my personal life details on why I need to know how to do this, and this without affecting this other thing. I don't want to tell you about the program I'm trying to make, or I just want to know how to work with me here. And it's like, and then you've gone through so much conversation that once it says it understands what you want and it gives you an answer, it's not even answering your original question. It's fixated on answering some question it picked up along the way. That's hilarious, Rare. No, I play hardcore single player. All right. Look at all this. Well, that's not all junk. Some of this needs to go back in here. I gotta love the beacon box, chat. All right, let's get a full inventory of moss and let's start this going. It has a square, a beacon has a square radius of 50 blocks. I play hardcore single player. All right, we're within the beacon range. We don't have 100% beacon range coverage of the entire map, chat, but we do have enough. We are building a map art. It should be just shy of 2 stacks. Oh my god, I ended right on the corner. Am I a genius or what? All right. Let's keep religion out of my chat, please. This ain't the place for it. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, see, I did make those beacons 1 block further away than I anticipated. Rip. All right. Cool. And now we keep it going. Do, 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 do. All right. Oop, there we go. This should meet up perfectly with the corner of the other existing... Aha, it does! Heck yeah, chat. All right. Now we just have to fill that in solid. See, in the last one there, we tried using lava to just turn the water into stone. But because this is the overworld, lava flows so short of a distance and so slowly that it was not faster than just doing this. Yeah, here we are. I don't need this border on anymore. What's up? That's the thing about you religious guys. You don't respect anyone else's religion. That's a real problem. You should really reflect on yourself and why you think that you have the right to tell me about your religion in my chat with other people who do not care about your religion. Frankly, goodbye. Self-reflection, chat. You'd think religious people would be good at that. All right. We're all the mods fighting to get to who got to ban him. That's great. Oh man. Oh jeez. Okay, when the beacons kick in and it speeds you up a little bit, that throws me off. The very corners and the very direct center have no beacon effect, but the beacon covers a solid like 75% of the square at least. Do, 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 do. All right. Do, 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 do. Welcome in. How you doing, my man? How is everybody doing today, though? It's not Friday, it's Thursday. Really waiting for the weekend. Welcome in. Tired, I feel that, dude. Today, I almost took a nap. I'm actually not feeling very tired at all right now, personally. But I almost took a nap today. I was almost tired enough for it. Home Alone being super lazy. Jealous. I mean, I end up being super lazy, but I'm always too stressed to actually enjoy being lazy, if that makes sense. There's a little floaty in front of my eye. I was like, every time, like whenever I'm not doing something, I feel like, man, I need to be doing something. I'm not being productive enough. I'm not working on stream stuff. I'm not working on my house. I'm not playing with my kids or whatever. And then it's just like, it's like, but you gotta sit down and relax. But when you sit down and relax, I don't actually get any relaxation out of it. Oh, inventory's empty. That's one full inventory of moss just to create the border and go up those little bits right there. Hey, Nautiluses are in this ocean, my dude. Slept on a ferry and almost missed your stop. That would have been very disappointing. All right. No. Oh, wait, why do I still have this map on me? And ferries just go back and forth, right? Between two places. It's not like a bus route. So falls asleep on ferry, an hour passes and he wakes up and then he's right back where we started. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. College really changed up my schedule as well. That's a different kind of fairy. Bro just crushed Tinkerbell when he fell asleep. No. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, I need to get my head in the game, chat. I'm trying to build fast here, and I keep placing stuff in the wrong spot. You know, actually, when I was messing up last time, I would leave the mess up, and then I would just come and do a cleanup once my inventory is empty. And that's what I got to do to keep my head in the game, keep the groove going. Fill in the gaps if I mess up. Oh, but that was in the way of me filling in the gap. Procrastination. Oh shoot, I should have refilled my inventory while I was up there, but oh well. Oh, whale champ. Do you want to build a snow whale? Oh, well. Oh, my hand is cramping from clicking this fast for so long. Typically, that doesn't happen. Today, it's happening all right. I haven't been doing any mass placement projects in a while. I've been holding left click for so long, I forgot what it's like to place blocks. My fingers are relearning how to spam click. Hey, yo. Follow, preach. What happened to swimming and using the auto clicker? I forgot about it. Hold on, let's see. Oh, yeah. Now that. Woo. That's speedy, all right. Oh my god. This leaving some gaps, I can definitely tell that. But, wow. I forgot about this. Wow. No, we are not finished digging the hole, but we did take a sidetrack to update to 26.2, and we're also using this opportunity to do a map art for a viewer reward on the purple site. Yeah, incredibly crazy speed. And then you just have to walk it back and fill your holes and then do it again, right? If I accidentally scroll to my rockets chat, they're gone in an instant though. Then you'll really see how fast this is clicking. This is set. I don't know if it's actually doing it, but the auto clicker is set to click 1,000 times a second. It might be doing closer to like 100 times a second. Like that might be closer to what the game is like actually registering. Or maybe it's only registering like 20 times a second because that's what there's only 20 ticks. Maybe it's placing like 1 block per tick kind of deal. Or registering one click per tick, I don't know. I don't know what the game can actually register as an input, but even if it is getting only 20 clicks per second, it's getting all 20 of them, that's for sure. Man, this really makes a stack seem small, don't it? Okay, so that did come out 4. I only need to go out 2 blocks then. There we go. Now we're doing a full 3. Why would I be opposed to you telling people about my stream? All right. I love it when they add redstone stuff. Autocrafters were amazing. I went and updated every farm in my world to include autocrafters in the output. I love it when Mojang updates redstone. This requires a bit of focus to make sure I'm like bobbing at the right levels, so I definitely am missing messages in chat. So there's that. What's up? This is a gate kept for the Minecraft Illuminati. How did you know, dude? You're not supposed to tell people that. Come on. Quit being stupid. There we go. Should I be stupid? No. Yes. Being stupid is the not stupid thing to do, champ. Inventory's full. Empty, I mean. All right, let's keep it going. We are working on a map art for Gryson. He redeemed 1,000,000 channel point redemptions for one of these. Yeah, we're leaving a little bit of gaps. We'll have to fill those in. But until then, we'll just blame Darcy and move on with our lives. Man, stacks are too small. That's my official stance now. The fact that I can place a full stack in a matter of mere seconds. Yeah, you are rude, Darcy. You tell him. You know, admitting to being rude is the least rude thing you've done all day. What? Oh, my wings are going low priority. Or apparently I'm in flight mode in the water. Oh, rip. I'm not just swimming. Apparently I'm in flight mode because of course I am. Oh, man. I should have refilled my inventory while I was there, but here we are. You know, at this pace, if we can have the, today is a full fat 4-hour stream, right, chat? If we can have the moss in, like, and done before the halfway mark of stream here in 30 minutes, I'm honestly feeling a little, confident in a one-stream build here. Maybe. 2 whole hours dedicated to placing the rest and using Lightmatica Easy Place for it, we might be good. It's putting you to sleep faster than the hole. Wow. It's not nighttime? Get out of here, dude. How are you telling me it's nighttime? It's not nighttime. Look at that sun. All right. Isn't flying in the water called swimming? Yes and no. I'm just spam middle clicking chat. So when the stack runs out, maybe I don't have to backtrack at all. Oh my God, it's working. All right, so if I just moderately spam middle click, we seem to be doing very well. I'm not even spamming it that fast. I'm spamming it slower than I would spam right clicking the blocks. See, I tried waiting until I was down to like single digit blocks to start spamming. Oh, interesting. And that like didn't. Maybe I should add middle click spamming to the hotkey. Oh, that would actually be smart. We are making a map art. Woo. Hope I need a third one. It is a channel point redemption on the purple site to get an entire map art built of your choosing. I forgot about the spamming middle click thing. This is Greison's 1 million channel point map art that we're working on right now. We're right now just building the base to build it on. Inventory's full. We're nearly halfway done with putting in the moss floor to build it on. Who isn't tired in this day and age? We're all overworked. Underpaid. And fed horribly unhealthy foods. Who isn't tired? Your bones are tired? That's good to know. Are they wheelie tired? Do. Look at us go, chap. What's up? I wonder, chat, if I changed my palette, since I'm going to be using the Lightmatica Easy Place anyway, if I changed my palette to being like mostly or entirely blocks that allow you to like that don't require a block beneath them. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking solid blocks and slabs, aka no pressure plates, no candles, none of that jazz, right? No carpets. If I changed my palette to not have any of those blocks in it, could I get away with not building a ginormous base underneath it, like out of moss? But it would be more resource intensive to build it. Is that a trade-off that might be worth it? Because then I skip this very time-consuming part of building a platform to build the map art on. That's a thunk I just had for the first time. No, we'll be back to the hole after this sidetrack. We updated to 26.2 in the last stream, finally, so we won't be, so we sidetracked away from the hole, and then we had this other viewer reward redemption that we had to... Whoa! There goes my rockets. I told you they'd be gone in an instant if I accidentally scrolled to them. Yeah, easy place will place it above air. Exactly. You don't have to click on anything. I feel like for the next map art, I might want to change up my palette to use that strat. I did that last time too. No, I didn't. I have a whole bunch of candles and I have a platform underneath all of them. This is the first one that I ever used easy place on, and it's filled with a whole bunch of candles on it. I may have had the idea last time, but I definitely didn't do it last time. If I did have the idea, I completely forgot about it between then and now because it's been so long. All right, we're officially past halfway. We'll be back to the hole after this sidetrack. Think they mean with the rockets? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I did it with the rockets before. I've done it with the rockets a fair few times. It's not very hard. I was middle clicking and being like, why is it not pulling more items out of my inventory? And because it's such a split second, I just accidentally scrolled before my brain realized, oh, it's not giving me more because my inventory is empty. That realization took longer than my fingers to react to, and like I instinctively scrolled a little bit, wondering why the scroll button middle clicking wasn't working, and that instinct happened before my brain caught up. We are working on a map art. Oh man. My leg is like really itchy right now. Can't stop, won't stop. Placing moss though. Come on. I guess the deciding factor on if I can do the easy place thing is, or the no border underneath for the next map art. The deciding factor there is really going to be, is there a cheap enough alternative to blocks that require the block underneath, right? Like for the pressure plates, those specifically can't float, right? I think candles have to be placed on something as well. They can float, but I think they have to be placed on something when placing them. Is that right? I don't know. All that kind of stuff. Carpets for sure can't float. Like, is there a cheap enough alternative that I'd be willing to do. Oh boy. Like obviously for instead of iron pressure plates, I could do iron trap doors, which are technically cheaper than iron blocks, but just like nowhere near as cheap as an iron pressure plate. But iron's really not a problem for me. For the wool, instead of carpets, I could just use wool blocks. Oh, but wool slabs will be added to the game in the next one. So that'll actually be really nice. Wool slabs will come out in 26.3. And then obviously it would still be cheaper to do carpets, I think. That's actually a toss-up right now that I'm thinking about it. I don't actually know how that math will work out. 2 for 3 or 3 for 6. 3 for 6 slabs will actually be cheaper? Whoa, no! There they go. Hold on. 2 for 3. Oh, I forgot. Wow, I have this on still. I can't. I'm like failing to do the math in my head right now, chat. I did not bring anywhere near enough moss. Why did I think I only needed 8 stacks? It probably didn't account for putting cobblestone underneath the solid blocks. Oh, dang it. I didn't bring enough moss. That's 2 full stacks of fireworks I've gone through now by accident, chat. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get... We'll probably go get another 4 stacks or so. Or 4 shulkers of it. We are making a map art. They are channel point redemptions over on the purple site to get a map art in my world. Oh, come on. Who did we raid recently, chat? Within the past month, we raided them. They were building a map art, and they were doing a staircasing map art, and they showed that they have like a bajillion of them. They have like literally dozens of maps built in their world. Nowhere near as few as mine. You think slabs is cheaper? Okay. I hope Rebane updates then. Because I was looking at Rebane chat. They have not updated their palette since 1.20. So any new blocks that have been added since 1.20 are not on there. I did see that somebody made a pull request on their GitHub that actually adds all the new blocks up to like 1.20, 1.11, I think, or something like that. But that's still not comprehensive up to now. And the dev that made it is incredibly active, actually, on GitHub. They just have not updated this project in years, even though that people are putting in pull requests that basically do all the work for them. I'm debating because I kind of want to get more into being somebody who maybe not directly develops things myself, but like maintains things, like commissions and maintains things for the Minecraft community. I would like to be in that position. Like, what if I just kind of... Like, there's a lot of projects that exist that I feel like don't get updated. What if I just kind of make a fork on my own and release Colonel's map art craft? Obviously following their licensing rules, and only, you know, crediting them and keeping it open source and all that jazz that you have to do. Like, I could absolutely do that. Especially if someone's done the work to make the pull request to update the program to have the new features, and they just haven't implemented it. I fork the project. I then commit the pull request to my fork, and then bada bing, bada boom, I throw it as an extension on kernel.live. You know, kernel.live/mapartcraft, and then boom, I have a fully functioning updated version of it public. And like, I feel like the original creator might not like that, but also at the same time, like, if they have the GNU GPL 3 licensing, that is allowed specifically, and I don't know. Yeah, I did realize earlier that I could make replace the cobblestone in the schematic with moss, and then yes, I could use the Lightmatica easy place. But I didn't think that I would. When I was making the schematic, I realized that is something I could have done. But I think I see what you're saying, Bryson. Don't place it in advance. Just use easy place to place it while placing the rest. No, I kind of like my idea of just phasing out blocks that rely on having a block underneath them from my palette. Like, my palette can be my palette for any reason. All right. That's all the moss I brought with me. Let's go get 4 more boxes. We brought 8 because we were misguided about how much we needed. Let's go bring back 4 boxes and we'll be able to finish this for sure. Yeah, 4 boxes would be, honestly, I might only need 2. If 8 did 3/4, chat. If 8 did 3/4, what is 8 times what's a quarter of 8? 2 boxes. No. How do you do that formula? If 75% equals 8, you basically have to break it up into thirds. So rounding up, I would need 3 boxes. No, it's not a quarter of 8. 8 is a quarter of what? Those are 2 different formulas. 8 is a quarter of what, not what is a quarter of 8. 2 1/3. So if I bring 3 boxes, I'll be good. All right. No, 8 is 3/4 of what? My bad. No, but Civilized did the math. I need 2 1/3 boxes, aka 3 boxes, and I'll be good. Yeah, scroll wheel. Honestly, chat, I really should be using stone for this at this point. Right. Oh. All right. Do. Ooh. Making grumpy sounds over there. Why is my Bobby render distance so low, though? Man, I miss Foxy. This is probably, I think this is set to like 80 chunks and it feels like nothing. There's pressure plates involved because iron is a unique color on the table, or on the maps, I mean. And iron pressure plates are the cheapest form of iron that you can use on the map. Oh, those pressure plates. Yes, pressure plates on the ice tile, or on the, yeah, those are to stop mobs from spawning. The Blackstone pressure plates on the ice roads. This is Java. Okay. Okay. We are working on a map art. It's a channel point redemption over on the purple site. Forgot to be middle clicking, chat. There we go. Keep it moving. Looks like it's getting dark, but we're just gonna keep placing until I run out of inventory. It's like I'm not breathing. I might as well not sleep as well, you know? Just fully a vampire here. Don't need to breathe. Don't need to sleep. Dolben, get out of here! Inventory's empty. See? It was worth not sleeping. Wow, I might not. No, we'll be back to the hole after this sidetrack. We'll go see what's different about him. Actually, yeah, it would be pretty good to update the sidetrack command. Though, we are at the halfway mark of stream, and I've nearly got all of this down. Obviously, this is going to be much faster than doing the actual map art design on top, even with Easy Place. But you got to think about how much time I spent gathering materials and open the map art splitter in that time. So like maybe with 2 full hours, I actually have time to finish the map art today. Who knows? Oh my goodness, I hate it. I keep like being in flight mode keeps making me get up out of the water when I brush on the moss behind me in the wrong angle. Thanks for that, Grayson. Nice and simple. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! And then just swim backwards. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Just keep swimming, 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 swimming. Swimming, 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 swimming. Am my inventory empty? Oh no, it's not. I was just failing at middle clicking. Ah, crap. I have a failure right here. All right, let me get my hoe real quick. That'll be good for breaking these blocks away. We got to fill in the gaps that we left. We got the beacon, so we're able to sprint around this pretty quick. Thought I missed that, genuinely. It's raining. I don't think it's a thunderstorm. And I don't think it's getting dark. It's just raining. But the urge to go click on my bed and see if it's actually... if I'm able to sleep is always so high whenever it starts raining. Oh, I punched a new hole in it. Do you guys do that too? Whenever it starts raining, I always just have the urge to try sleeping in case it is like a thunderstorm that just hasn't thundered yet. Or in case like the reason the sky is darker is not only because of the rain, but also because it's nighttime. And I just can't tell. You know? Every time. Oh, I can't sprint. I need to eat, dude. No, we'll be back to the hole after this sidetrack. Not today, but probably next stream. If not immediately at the beginning of next stream, probably definitely by the end of next stream. Which next hardcore stream chat is tomorrow. Though tomorrow is the last hardcore stream of the week, but not the last stream of the week. Because Saturday, chat, is a stream on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. If you're not familiar, if you're a YouTube member or a subscriber from any other platform, you are able to get whitelisted on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. And I do a stream on there about once a month. This month it'll be on Saturday. And I will be updating the server to 26.2, and we're all going to go exploring for sulfur caves together as a community. Some of the more selfish community members are upset about that, but you know, whatever. Hey, look at the platform! Looking at you, Darcy. All right, so now we got to get the thing going. So schematic, load schematics. I got to find Gryson map art other, load schematic, turn on the overlay. Why can't I see it? I always have this problem. Whenever I first turn it on, I can't see it. I have to just and go here. Oh. All right. It is a block too high. Okay. All right, I need to change it to C. Okay, I need to make 2 changes to it. I need to do okay. And then I want single layer set here. All right, so this is all of the tiny items like the carpets, the candles, the pressure plates, etc. All right. So then we come here and turn that one off. And then we do load schematic and find Greison's slabs, load schematic, schematic placements, configure. We bring it down. We bring it that way by 1. Nope. No, that's the slabs didn't need that. Move to player. No. All right, I do need to go check all 4 corners of this one for sure. Yeah, okay, the corners line up here for sure. Good. Okay. I just needed to check that. Okay. And then load, then turn off that placement and load the last one of blocks. And then bring it down and up. All right, and then we check all 4 corners of this one too. This one has the cobblestone bar here, so it actually is really easy to make sure I got it right. Yeah. Yeah, this one's right as well. All right, so we know we double checked the slabs and the blocks. We didn't double check the other one, but that's the one we're gonna place first. So then the way I do this, chat, is I start with the smallest. So I start with the others, which is where we get all these carpets and stuff like that. So let's grab effectively a bunch of all the different colors of carpets and candles, and pressure plates. Grab all the candles. Okay. And then, yeah, basically. All right. So then I don't remember how easy place works. Easy place first, easy place hold enabled, easy place mode false. Oh, yeah. All right. So then I just literally hold right click and look at all the individual spots. I do need to sleep. Okay. Do I have a hotkey to enable easy place? I need to put that on a hotkey. Is it like 9E or something maybe? No, 9E is execute. What is... I definitely have a hotkey for it. Easy place is 9Y. Okay. Love that. All right. I mean, this section's obviously very easy. It's all the same item. I could have just grabbed an inventory full of this carpet, but here we are. Why did I turn around when I get to this side? I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, you can't place anything in the wrong position here. Wow. Hold on, where is... Okay, there's more of those. Sweet. All right. Exactly halfway through, I know. Oh, I should have took my break. I should have took my break. All right, see chat, there is that. And then we just head over here. And you can see here it's placing the it's switching between the items for us. You have to specifically look at the tiny little hitboxes of the candles. It would be good to get rid of the candles for that reason alone anyway. Like we were talking about, switching away from using any of these carpets and stuff like that. So I could get behind that, but it does make inventory management easier knowing that I need to just grab all the small things like this. So I don't know. I also don't know how much of this stuff I have in my inventory and when I'm going to run out, but yeah, these map arts become so much easier. Ow. We are placing a map art. This is a channel point viewer redemption over on the purple site to get a map art built for anyone of whatever they want. Within limits, but... So this one is Gryson's. Gryson redeemed this. It took him 20 days to get me an image. He gave it to me yesterday, and I got it prepared and ready to build. We're building it today. And we are speeding through this. This is only the second one I've ever done with this exact strategy, using Easy Place and having the pre-split up schematics. It is really nice, and it makes it really quick to be able to put down. How many blocks is this, chat? What is 128 times 128? I don't know how many blocks that is, truly. No, that's Darcy, that's addition. I said times 128. I can grab the rest of the gray carpet, and I can grab quite a bit more pressure plates. And then I can fill up the rest of my inventory with the light gray. All right, let's head over to these sections here. 16,000 items. I feel like, yeah, that sounds accurate. That sounds accurate. Yeah, see, chat, getting these, like, one-off things that would be completely surrounded by solid blocks, it would be, like, really... What I was finding when I was building these before was that it would be really easy to miss a single pressure plate or a single carpet out in a field of solid blocks. So the reason we split up the schematic into these... into these multiple parts based on block height means it's very hard, or it's very easy to see every single item along the way, every single block along the way, so you don't miss any. If you go back and find the VODs of me building some of the other map arts, like the beginning of TMG's map art, actually, that was the first. We didn't have the map art splitter, but we came up with the idea and manually did the map art splitting, like live while I was building it. TMG was manually splitting the schematics for me, and we literally were going incredibly slow, and then he sent me the first file, and it was night and day on how quickly I was able to build. And I just I've stuck with this pattern ever since. Well, and then we made an official world download on how to split the map arts automatically. Better coder, I probably could have not done that via a Minecraft world specifically, and done that via a, oh shoot, those are light gray blocks. Let me go grab more light gray. It seems like I'm in a spot where I need it. No, we'll be back to the whole we'll be back to the whole after this project, after this sidetrack. It's not going to be a very long project. With any luck, we'll finish it today. I did just pick up an absolute boatload of light gray wool, or light gray stuff, but it's not all of it, so. I love the sound of the iron pressure plates when you're like placing them so quickly and then also stepping on them as you walk. It's a great sound. Every time I go fill up my inventory, it seems like I'm going to a different part of the map. Oh shoot, I just realized my phone's charged. No, we're not working on the hole today. If we're lucky, we'll be back to the hole next stream. Well, we'll definitely be back to the hole next stream. Just depends on if it's going to be right at the beginning of next stream or if it's going to be... Oh, and I'm out of light gray again. Man. Was light gray... I think light gray... was my number one. Yeah, I think light gray carpet was my number one, chat. Most used item or block of the entire palette, right? I don't remember actually. But I do think I have the last of it in my inventory. If not the last of it, I have most of it in my inventory. Because there might have been another box that had a couple stacks of light gray carpet in it. Oh, but it looks like it's about to be nighttime. Rip. I am definitely gonna have to go sleep. I can't, risk a creeper blowing this up. It's weird watching me not dig a hole. Well, don't worry. We'll be back to the hole eventually. You know, the vast majority of this world has not been me digging a hole. It's just digging a hole has been the vast majority of this year for me. All right. Let's see, do I have more? Okay, I do have more light gray right here. I'm just gonna grab that. And then we're gonna go right here and finish and do this little part. Yeah, the candles hitboxes make them a problem on their own, besides the fact that... Yeah. Besides the stuff we were talking about earlier, taking the candles out of the palette just because of how small their hitboxes are might be a good idea. Woo, speedy. I don't know how many pressure plates I have in my inventory. I don't know if they're gonna run out. I feel like I had so much light gray carpet in my inventory. I didn't actually have that much pressure plates in my inventory, but we'll see. We'll see what I run out of first this time. Yeah, we ran out of pressure plates. All right. Let's go fill up my inventory. Okay, we got all... Okay, we don't have all the pressure plates. Okay, the only thing we don't have all of in my inventory is the heavy-weighted pressure plates. Otherwise, I have everything else I need in my inventory now to finish this part of the schematic already. So I feel like it makes sense to... What? Why did it let me place that? It should not have let me place that. Maybe it's because I just like right-clicked by accident instead of holding right-click. Mm-hmm. Preach, dude. You should see the rest of it. We're just building the map art right here. Chad, if you're new here and you haven't seen much of my world, I recommend checking out my 15,000 day world tour video over on the red site. That is the latest one. We are coming up close to 20,000 days in the world. The 20,000 day world tour will be soon, this summer, maybe next month, depending how much stream time I get in. So make sure you're subscribed, chat. There we go. I said the only thing in my inventory that we could possibly run out of is iron pressure plates here. Otherwise, everything else that is part of this layer of the schematic, I have in my inventory. So we're just gonna keep grinding just like this. When we run out of iron pressure plates, we'll go refill it, and just keep going through the whole thing until we're eventually holding all the iron pressure plates in my inventory, and then we're good to finish the whole this part of the schematic before we move on. Oh, there they go. And the more we place, chat, that means the more stacks of iron pressure plates we can fit in our inventory the next time. Yeah, we're still can't hold all of them, but we're holding an absolute boatload of them. Let's get back into here. Let's do it. The pressure plates was the most, really? Pressure plates was number one? Interesting. Was that the first thing I went and crafted? I feel like there was something I made like 3 full shulker boxes of. Was it the pressure plates? Big if true. In which case, maybe there's a whole extra shulker box of them I didn't see. Over there. Either way, if this is the most of any item I have, and then, oh my god, we're making record time. Because if I'm getting rid of my biggest item, and like my biggest, a couple of my largest items by quantity in this first schematic, and I'm already nearly through it, then we are making truly a great pace. Because we had, I'm pretty sure if pressure plates were number 1, light gray carpets was like number 2. And then also like the gray carpets, like that I had, like there was quite a few stacks of some of those too, so. But I know terracottas, there was lots of colors of terracotta that had many stacks. I'm out of pressure plates. All right, let's go see what I can do about that. We are making a map art. I do these for channel point redemptions over on the red site. I don't see any more non-slab or block items available. So. We tested out the racing courses, dude. If you don't join, you're missing out badly. I just said I need to look at my schedule, bro. Make sure Magic doesn't have any plans for that weekend or something. Because I already have... I know I'm in another Minecraft event next month already. I know that's not a conflict. I just don't know if we have any other plans. All right. Sorry, I'm not seeing every message in chat, by the way, today, because this project, unlike digging a hole, does require a bit of my attention. And if I want to keep the pace up, which I do, I have to be looking at the screen more often than looking at the chat. Whereas when I'm digging in the hole, I can look at the chat for more often than I look at the screen. Because I can dig a hole out of my peripherals. This is patterns I've never seen before. And while I don't have to like individually scroll through the blocks and choose them, I still need to pay attention where I'm looking. Okay, let me get these in and then I'm gonna go sleep. And then we have to just find wherever the last holdout is, unless I'm done. We only have 4 pressure plates left on my inventory. We might be done with this layer of the schematic. We'll fly up in the air and look. Oh man, my eye. Oh no, there's more. All right. No, wait. Are those more? Those are more. That's for sure. All right. You know what I was gonna do actually? If I do colors missing, I can make it. I don't have anything of this color in here. Yeah, so it would be like very noticeable if we had some of that color in here, right? Oh, we do have one right there. Okay. Yeah, if you make it opaque and not transparent, they become... All right, I think we're good. I think we're good on this schematic. All right, so then what we do is go to schematic placements, turn off the other, and turn on the slabs. And now you can really see, okay, hold on. Now I need to change this one extra, turn that way down in opacity. Yeah. And then also, gonna turn this, if it's way down in opacity, I also kind of want to just make it gray. So it's, you don't really see them. I kind of want the opacity down like 100%. Can I make this a 1? All right. Now we're literally done with all of these items. We'll never need any of those again. Pow. All right, so then we need slabs. And okay, if there is something where I have like single stacks of slabs, it makes sense for me to just grab those. Okay, then we have absolutely... All right, so the only slabs we still... Okay, the only slabs we don't have any of in my inventory is cobbled deep slate. Actually, I'll get a little bit of them. Boom. Now, the only ones I still have more to pick up, chat, is stone and cobbled deep slate. Otherwise, I have all the slabs in my inventory. That is how I like to start this off. Amazing. All right, and then we just go over to here where these are very, very, very opaque colors. We come here and we blip, 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 blip. Yeah, dude. All right. Oh, great. And it's immediately deep slate in this area, which, well, let's make it more transparent so I can see what it's supposed to be. Because if I'm focusing on the deep slate, I'm focusing on the wrong problem, on the wrong part right now. I have all the other things. I need to just be not doing the deep slate, and then I'll be good. See, even stone I have like a boatload of. But honestly, focusing on the big patches of stone and deep slate right now is not where I should be putting my focus. I should be trying to look for all these obscure ones. To get rid of all these other stacks of obscure things from my inventory so that I can hold more stacks of the bulk ones when I go back for a refill. Ooh, cherry. Prismarine, dude. Look at all that. See, I have so many spots available in my inventory already. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna go refill my inventory. I'm just gonna fill it entirely with deep slate. Fill the entire void of my inventory with deep slate, and then, or yeah, and then I guess it wasn't that many stacks. And then I'm gonna go back over to like this section here and continue going out from here because this has a whole bunch of obscure ones mixed in along with a whole bunch of like little pieces of deep slate here and there. But if I go through all this, I'll get rid of a bunch of the obscure ones so that when I eventually go back and do the bulk deep slate, I'll be able to fit more stacks of bulk deep slate in my inventory. Yeah, see, that's the strat. I'm strategizing the inventory management here, chat. No, we'll be back to the hole after this project. We're doing a bit of a sidetrack for a viewer reward of a channel point redemption of a map art. At this pace, we will almost definitely be back to the hole tomorrow, though. Ooh, I love it when we get the cherry mixed in, chat. Such a satisfying color. And what the heck? I don't know how it allows me to do that with Easy Place sometimes, but it sure does allow it sometimes. Oh, there's some of the warped coming in. See, yeah, there's a whole bunch of the deep slate and stone in over here in these. Oh, and there's some more cherry. You know what I could do, chat? Absolutely, though, for the deep slate in future ones, I should just use deep slate, not cobbled deep slate slabs, specifically because I have so much deep slate now. Okay. Oh, wow. It left that many partial stacks of stone in my inventory. I didn't realize it was doing that. How many other partial stacks, like, could be combined to fit an additional stack? I don't think it's that many. Oh, I missed a few in here. I'm gonna go back into this section just to get these. All right. Yeah, we're using cobbled deep slate slabs, but what I'm saying is in the future, if I use just normal full deep slate blocks, the not cobbled deep slate blocks, that would mean I'm able to, what do you call it? That means I'd be able to use those blocks rather than using my more rare cobbled deep slate. Because, like, you can obviously turn deep slate into cobbled deep slate, but you can't, like, automate that yet. Or maybe ever. I feel like Mojang's going to make that something we can automate one day, though. I feel like putting it in the stone cutter was like a first step, and then hopefully they saw how happy that made, like, the entirety of the community, and they take that to heart and then think of a plan of, like, okay, but what could a crafting recipe use to do that in an auto crafter? Or, like, can we get an auto stone cutter maybe? Because an auto stone cutter would be better than an auto crafter for stairs as well, because you can get better rates out of from a stone cutter on stairs per block than in a crafting table on stairs per block. So these are all things I'd love to see Mojang consider adding. And do need to sleep, though I might be going a little early. I mean, nobody ever thought, in my opinion, nobody ever thought that you would ever get a auto crafter. So an auto stone cutter, while it seems a bit redundant compared to the auto crafter, it does have things that you can do in it that you can't do in... Oh, what did I do there? I turned that off. I didn't mean to. All right. I must have done 9... Oh, I apparently had... Yeah, I did 9R instead of 9Y. That's what happened there. Ooh, what's that? A biddy! Thank you, CJ. My eye is really, like, watering right now. Again, my allergies today have been killing me. Oh. Okay, is this a big blob of stone? I don't need to do a big blob of stone. What was that one? Hey, yo, appreciate the super chat. All right, I need to stay doing the obscure parts, wherever those are. Let's go do the obscure parts around here. Which the obscure parts, it looks like these are almost all deep slate and blackstone, I guess, but I want to get these out of the way. I don't think I'm ever going to finish off any of these stacks, though. Like, I'm going to get down to where I have, like, 6 cobblestone, or 6 diorite planks in my inventory or whatever, you know, and then those are never going to go away. But by the time I'm doing that, I'll have at least only 1 stack of everything that's not stone and deep slate. So that's what I'm trying to get to. Thank you for all those biddies. Oh, man. And the super chat, my dude. Well, looks like I can place these in while I'm here. Oh, and I'm out of stone. Okay. I still actually have plenty of cobbled deep slate on me, so I'm going to refill with stone then. And then I'll top off my cobbled deep slate just because I can. And then we're going to go back into here and get some of the more obscure stuff. Like I wanted to be doing anyway. Oh, more stone. Yeah, I was just going around to the edges. Thank you for the biddies coming in, my dude. I appreciate all those. Oh, good. The beacon gets to stay active because it's going through a slab. See, that's the benefit of using slabs wherever possible. Oh, I see one I missed over here. All right, I see this section here is probably like the last section that has a bulk amount of obscure items compared to just stone and deep slate. So there is stone and deep slate in here. It's just not the majority. Sandstone. I feel like we had very few sandstone needed. Let's start filling in the bulk stone, I guess, then. I don't know how much of any of these other things are going to be needed. Actually, I just want to make sure. Do I have anything here spread out to more than a single stack other than cobbled deep slate and stone? No, and we're out of stone now. All right, I'm actually just going to go finish placing the rest of my cobbled deep slate down, and then I may be able to like fit the entirety of my cobbled deep slate in my inventory and then top it off with stone, or vice versa. I don't remember which one I have less of left over there, but if I empty them both out of my inventory completely, then I'll feel good. Heck yeah for the biddies, dude. What is this one? Okay, I was like, why is that not placing? Oh, we are doing a map art. Exclamation mark sidetrack. If you're in the purple site, you can always see what we're doing. You can see what we're doing today. We're doing Grison's slime. Oh, you're a different slime. You're not, yeah, okay, I have a few slimes in the community, and I thought you were the other slime for a second. I was like, you should know what we're doing. But that makes sense. Wow, I really had a lot of this stuff in my inventory, and I was not placing it down. All right. Yeah, look at all this here in my inventory. I don't think we have a single one of any of those we still need to place down, but here we are. Okay, I can fit the entirety of the cobbled deep slate, and then not the entirety of the stone. But I think my next refill will be my last. Alright, so I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna finish going, I'm gonna start going this way. I guess it just depends on how much stone I place down. I'm not getting rid of those other stacks that only are like a, you know, a single partial stack of an obscure wood, because we might still come across one random piece of this or that somewhere else, and I don't want to like have it not in my inventory anymore. That is the benefit of doing it this way. In this split up mode, is I can carry a little bit of everything in my inventory. I am a bit worried about the one made of blocks, though, on just how large the palette is of solid blocks. Mostly because it's the number of individual colors of terracotta that all have their own unique color on the map. But, oh well, here we are. Whatever it ends up doing, I'll be doing. No, we're on a sidetrack. We're just doing a map art, Channel Point Redemption. The hole is not done. We'll be back to that tomorrow. Unless I can think of any other sidetrack to hold me up from going back to the hole. Because once I'm on a sidetrack, I honestly should, like, go be doing, like, getting a few things done. Rather than just jumping straight back into the hole. Now would be a good time if there's been any, like, other maintenance things I've said that need to get done. Obviously the storage room has like a big maintenance project that needs to happen, but that's too big. That's not a sidetrack. That's a whole project on its own. Oh, chat, the shulker farm needs a couple more chunk loaders added. I could do that before we go back to the hole, just because there's little maintenance things like that that might be broken that I might be worth my time to do, because I started a sidetrack. Oh, amount of stone. I started a sidetrack. I might as well maybe finish it. Did you miss? Oh, I never did fix the redstone at the bamboo farm either. That's a good call. Hold on. I have to have more cobbled deep slate around here somewhere. I don't. Okay. Oh, right. We did place the bulk of that. Now it's all just stone over here. Wow, we're nearly done with this layer. Or with this schematic. There's 3 overlay schematics to make one of these map arts with the way that I use my splitter, chat, that I showed off earlier. We're doing really good. It's been 45 minutes and we've almost finished the second one of 3, so I'm feeling really confident about finishing this today. Yeah, tomorrow I guess we could go to the spawn chunks and do a little spawn chunk maintenance, though. Who's down for spawn chunk maintenance tomorrow? There's 2 things we have to do maintenance-wise in the spawn chunks. One of them is a chunk loading issue on the a chunk loading issue on the, what do you call it, shulker farm, and the other is an auto crafter issue at the bamboo farm. While we're doing side tracks, we might as well do a few side tracks, you know? Especially when each of the side tracks I'm doing are a single stream or less, right? I'm not doing the side track that takes like a whole week, you know? All right, chat, is that it, or is there any more slabs to do? Okay, I still have quite a bit of stone slabs. Oh, I grabbed like a whole extra stack additional that I needed. Yeah, I don't see any more. They'd be very, very... Oh, nope, there's one right here. All right. Sad to halt progress on the whole. Spawn chunk maintenance sounds necessary. I mean, I've been putting it off for months. I just feel like once you start like a little sidetrack thing like this, it's a good idea to just go do all your sidetracks. I've been telling myself for like literally 6 months, whenever we think of something, I'm like, oh, we'll do that after the hole. And then the hole just keeps taking time, delaying the hole by like, I was honestly planning on spending all week this week doing the 26.2 stuff for the Chaos Cubed update. And then it ended up that we didn't need to. That's where I'm at with it. That's why I'm so willing to not go straight back to the hole, is because I expected the update to be a few days worth of content, not a single stream's worth of content. All right, this is all the leftovers we have from the 2 parts of the schematic so far. And now we're going on to the 3rd and final schematic placement for blocks. All right. All right, these are the single blocks. I don't know if I should be jumping straight into carrying a stack of everything. Or if I should just be grabbing what I have the most of. I don't know. Now, everything I'm going to be placing now is a full block, you know? Interesting. It seems like that was all one type there, too. Well, it seems like I'm also missing some types. And I only have like a stack of each, so... Man, this is... Yeah, I don't know if I did the best strategy here. Not gonna lie. Oh well. It's the strategy I'm doing, so it's the strategy I'm doing. Wow. I have, like, no room in my inventory. Maybe I should have just started with a full inventory of cyan terracotta, because... Well, it seems like we have a whole bunch of it right here. I'm just going to put a bunch of this stuff back and grab a whole bunch of cyan terracotta to try and get this section right here by the place done. I'm sure there's plenty more cyan terracotta otherwise throughout the hole, but... it's not a hole, Chad. I'm so used to working on a hole, I call everything a hole now. Throughout the map. But it seems like there's a very large section of it right here. I should just prioritize getting this out of my way. Because it seems like there's literally nothing else mixed in with it. And maybe I should have started with the big... for the blocks, at least, because there's so many variants of it. I probably should have started with just, like, an inventory full of the main blocks. And then got through placing a vast majority of some of those before I moved on to filling my inventory with the random junk. Oh well. You live and you learn. Oh yeah, TikTok does that. It auto beeps now on things that its AI determines is a bad word. And it's hilariously inaccurate. All right. Topping off whatever stacks I can. All right. Let's get back over to here and see what I can place. Oh, okay. I can't place any of these? Interesting. All right, I'm not in the right section then. Let's go, like, over here and see what I can place. Okay, whatever. I don't know what blocks I'm still missing at this point, but apparently I'm still missing some that I don't have in my inventory. It's got to be like a color of terracotta or something like that that I don't have any of in my inventory. Who knows what that color is, but it's apparently a color that I have a lot of. And I have none of it in my inventory. Didn't grab a single stack of it. I'm sure I'll figure it out one day. Uh-oh. It's saying this is wrong? It says this is... Schematic says this needs to be gray terracotta? Interesting. How did that get placed in the wrong spot? Should not have been possible for it to have been placed in the wrong spot in the last... with the last schematic down, but... seems like that happened. Alright, we're out of red terracotta. Seems like we're also out of dirt, too, maybe? Oh, no. Interesting. I still only have, like, one available slot. Oh, but I do have the cobbled deep slate. Alright, I'm gonna go... get rid of this cobbled deep slate. What might I be missing? Do I have any of this stuff? Maybe I didn't. Alright, just topping off all the stacks in my inventory, chat. Alright. Maybe I definitely have picked up what I was missing now. I think it was... yeah, it was that color of terracotta I had none of. Okay. And it seems like that is just a little bit of everywhere. I feel like that's actually the item that we had, like, the most of a solid block of, the most terracotta of, is this color, and I somehow didn't pick up any of it. And then, yeah, this is normal terracotta, which I do think I remember in, oh, not intentionally, but almost intentionally not grabbing any of. Okay. Yep. Wow. We'll be back to the hole tomorrow. Or no, we'll be back to the hole after we do a little bit of sidetracking to some other projects. We did the update to 26.2, and now we're sidetracking to like a few other things we've been putting off. This one is a viewer redemption for... Sorry, I'm losing my mind here. So poorly organized. Which is on me, but... Okay. Oh, I need to sleep while we're here. No, it's not a koala. This is Greison's image. He picked this one and sent it to me. And it was his channel point redemption. So this is his image that he provided. He has not told chat what it is an image of yet. Okay, I'm missing red and orange terracotta from my inventory. That's what it says those are. I know what it is, obviously, because I had to get the schematic ready, but... He's going to post in the Discord tomorrow explaining the backstory behind this image. It's a real cool looking image. Wow, what is my phone doing? We have an ocean dedicated to doing map arts. We're out here. Just got a big ocean where we'll put them in. It's pretty close to my base. It's just... Actually, when I have Voxy installed, you can see it from my base, specifically. It's one of the closest nether portals in my nether tunnel system to my base. Interesting how I'm running out of stacks of some things, finally, that aren't one of the big terracottas. Oh, I've apparently run out of 2 stacks of things, and that's it. But it feels like I don't have so many. I'm gonna go. Shilly with an 80, how you doing? It was in the Discord. Oh, he did explain it. Nice. Then long story short, this is an image drew by one of his kids that he had like ChatGPT polish up or something. Oh, did I turn off the whole thing? I just meant to turn this off. Can I... Yeah, I know that's going to be a little controversial. But I do think it is cute that he had his kid draw it and then turned it into a real nice looking picture to make on a map, and it will be very unique. If we try to, you just gotta look at the bright side of things. That inventory is full. Do, do, do. I mean, I talk to ChatGPT quite often, and it never turns out to be as helpful as you wish it would be. We were talking about this earlier. That it sucks. Like, there's obviously other downsides to ChatGPT and AI stuff, other than the fact that it's just not as helpful as it thinks it is, and the tech bros think it is. But there's obviously other downsides to it. But I feel like the fact that it is just still this crap at actually being helpful as like a comprehensive assistant thing. Wait, you're kidding me? I don't have some of this on me still? I don't even know what it is. Well, I emptied out 2 stacks of something. Oh, it was good at what it did, but you were disappointed? Interesting. You're disappointed that you had to use it. Interesting. See, for me, I feel like my ChatGPT has learned, what's the term, chat? Malicious incompetence? I don't know if that's the right term. But do you guys know what I'm trying to say with malicious incompetence? I feel like there's like a more universal term. Weaponized incompetence, yes. I feel like my ChatGPT has learned me and the way that I ask things, and it knows how to piss me off. It knows how to give an answer so believably accurate, but completely missing the point. But then again, I ask very technical questions and expect very detail-oriented answers that require nuances that if I was asking somebody at work these questions, I would expect them to know the nuances inherently. And there are things that I know that just live in the back of my mind, apparently, that just make no sense to an AI. Or if it don't make any sense to an AI, it's just not something that it has in its, like, from what it's learned from the internet to be true. I don't know. You expect the AI to learn who it's talking to? No, the thing is, I think it has learned enough about me to... Okay, I feel like there's 2 things going on. The ChatGPT has learned enough about me to know how I want it to phrase its answers, and then specifically doesn't do that. And then also gives me incorrect info to boot. I guess I just need to be meaner to it. I don't know. Is oh. Oh, well, I'm still missing that one color, but... Alright, well, we're getting through the, Oh, shoot, I need to sleep. But... We are getting through a lot of blocks here. That's good. Really? Alright, let's go sleep. And then... I finished off another stack of something in that time already. Like, I don't know how I'm doing it, but... Goats or rams? What did I finish out orange? Is that what I finished? It looks like it. I don't know. RAM is pretty expensive right now. Though I've never heard of anyone putting a goat in their PC. Okay, can I get something more useful out of going to some of these other places? Jeez, there's like a whole field out here of God knows what color that is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, low wings again. Just gonna grab 2 of those. I bet you that's what like all of this is over here. Oh. Oh shoot, I didn't grab any of that. Yeah, this is what like all of this is. Interesting. Okay, and there is still a bunch of other stuff mixed in here too. We just haven't wandered too far into this area, so... Yeah, this will be good for us. Oh, we got... Oh, I thought those were like purple blocks. I was like, I didn't know we brought very, very purple blocks with us like that. But it was just the overlay staying on. Alright. I need to refill my rockets. I didn't do that when I got my wings done. Shoulda done that all at the same time. Alright. Back over here. This is hardcore single player. Don't know what that block is that I'm missing. It's probably some of the orange and the reds that I don't have with me. I do have a community SMP. If you are a YouTube member or on any other platform, if you're a subscriber, you can learn how to get whitelisted in the Discord. I'm actually going to be doing a stream from the Colonel Kingdom SMP this Saturday. I'll be updating it to 26.2, and we'll be going as a community out and exploring for sulfur caves and doing all that kind of stuff. All right, wow, we got some free space in here. I specifically control my palettes, and there's other blocks in the game that make the same color as netherite. I don't even know what color netherite makes. It probably shares the same colors like deep slate, if I had to guess. And for that, I use cobbled deep slate slabs because it's the most compact. Yeah, right now I've been watching a Witch Hat Atelier. I think the season finale just came out of that. 13 episodes or so. That's a pretty good one. I enjoyed that show. Disappointed with how short the seasons are. Oh, I don't have any soul sand in my inventory. Okay. Oh yeah, look, we have like 8 netherrack left in my inventory. So who knows if that means there is actually a couple more pieces of netherrack we need to place, or if I'm just going to be carrying 8 netherrack until the end of this project. Yeah, I still don't have any soul sand in my inventory. All right. Solo leveling's really good. Anyone know when they're making the next season of that? I don't have any idea. Wow, I already placed 2 stacks of items down in that time. That's crazy. I'm gonna try and make sure I grab some soul sand. And then, yeah, orange. Well, that one's red terracotta. Apparently I don't have any red on me. Thought I did, but oh well. I'll make sure to grab some red terracotta on my next refill. Oh, and I'm out of that light gray terracotta now already. Yeah, it's a real problem how many different colors I have here. And how many different colors of blocks I have to manage, and how many stacks of all those different colors of different blocks I have to manage. Some of them truly take a heck of a lot. Heck yeah, okay. So over here we found some of the darker blocks that we've been carrying in my inventory this whole time, probably, and placed like none of. I mean, we're killing it on time. We're doing good, so I'm not worried about it. All right. All right, I said red terracotta is something I need to make sure I get a stack of. Well, I am a pink slime, so slime blocks by a mile are my favorite. Where's my red terracotta? Okay. Okay, everything's good here, and I think I have every color on me now. At least some of every color. Or a stack. The ones that aren't a full stack are the ones that, like, are the very... Oh, nope, I don't have gray terracotta on me, apparently. My bad. And of course, we land right in an area that needs gray terracotta. Let's go to the other side of the map. Here, let's go fill this in. All right, this area should all need oranges and reds, which I should have on me now. Heck yeah. Ow, my face, dude. Oh, see, yep. I had, what did I have? I had 8 netherrack on me, and I had to place like 2 more down. So you never really know when you're down to the last bit. I mean, if I had brought exact amount of blocks, I could have been able to know, but I didn't want to count out specific exact amounts. Plus, you never know when you're going to place something down wrong and have to replace it or something along those lines. All right, let's sleep. I feel like I keep having to just fly over here so frequently. This is Light Matica. Because this is a map art, we are using... Oh, there's the gray. Apparently, I don't have any of that on me. What am I saying? What was I going to say, though? We're using Light Matica, and we're using Easy Place as well for this, so we can get this knocked out in a stream. This is a viewer reward for channel points on the purple site. You can get a map art of whatever image you desire within reason. You can make me build it in my world and get it as a map. For 1,000,000 channel points, if I didn't say that. You gotta watch for quite a while to earn enough to get me to dedicate this many hours to a build for you, but I can and will do when it is earned. Oh yeah, that was James's map art. I absolutely loved it when he suggested doing a Rickroll. I was like, absolutely. That is the perfect map art. Especially, chat, because for most of these map arts, I don't show off what I'm building until after it's built. So I was literally building a Rickroll right in front of everyone's faces. And they had no idea. What am I doing at here? Let's reload textures, because why is that? Okay. The This is Grayson's. He redeemed it at like 24 days ago, and he finally got me an image yesterday. Okay. Well. All right, let's see if we can finish this area in. What am I missing here? I'm missing black terracotta apparently now. All right, I ended up not picking up any black terracotta. All right, I'll have to make sure I grab some black terracotta in my next inventory refill. Especially if I'm going to do something like grabbing 2 stacks of the light gray terracotta. I would have rather had 1 stack of each. Yeah, around here is where the black terracotta belongs. I should probably just go to a different section. Actually, I can go grab a stack of black terracotta and come back now. And top off everything else. So where is the black terracotta? Oh, there it is. Hate how many blocks are empty, or how many shulker boxes are empty, I mean. But... Oh, I didn't know I had easy place on already. Heck yeah. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it come together. Don't know what that one is. Blue terracotta, okay. I thought I had some blue on me, but apparently not. Okay, let's get out of here because it just wants a lot of blue terracotta. Oh, and apparently I also don't have any gray terracotta either. Alright, this is where a lot of black terracotta goes, though. Okay, apparently I don't have any gray or any blue terracotta on me. Oh, I have light blue, I don't have blue. Okay, blue. Okay. We're getting so close to being done though, chat. This is great. I'm gonna land over here, I guess, this time. See what I can do. Okay, I'm still missing gray terracotta. I thought this was gonna be a whole bunch of blue over here. Whatevs. Looks like it's still all light gray. It's always light gray. I mean, that is what we have the most of left over there, of any block, I think. So, it does make sense that light gray is everywhere. Okay, soul sand too. Nice. Ah. Yeah, to get to the ability to see all the stuff about the SMP in the Discord, you need to go to the how to join channel of the Discord, where it's got a full write-up on exactly the steps you need to take to get access to whitelist yourself and see all of that stuff. right. And you also have to link your account and also be a qualifying subscriber or member on whatever account you link. Okay, here's where all the blues go. Nice. This is where we were earlier when I was like, oh, we need all the blues. All this clay, dude. Had this clay in my inventory for ages. Had no idea this much of it was still going to be used. All right. All right, I need gray terracotta for a lot of this. Still need more blue and more gray. Man. We're getting through it, chap. We're getting so close, dude. Once we have, like... I feel like it's going to be possible once these ones that have, like, so many stacks as part of them get used up, it's going to be possible for us to have, you know, the final stack of every single block, and we're going to be able to just walk around and finish off the little gaps that we're leaving behind here. All at once. But like, yeah, we got to find these pockets where it's like, okay, we can put down a full stack of this one block and then go grab another full stack of that same block and then just do that over and over again. Because, man... is it a pain to find what I can and can't place? And like I could change the colors of the block previews to make that easier, but then they wouldn't stand out as much, which is its own problem. All right, let's go sleep. Oh. You telling me it's not nighttime yet? There we go. There we go. Okay, so I need a full stack of that, no matter what. Do I have the cyan on me? I don't. Yeah, there's still so much gray in there, which is crazy. Gray was not one that we had, like, a bajillion of. But it's just something we kept skipping so much, I guess, that it has now stacked up on us. Still gray? I didn't grab gray terracotta? I swear I grabbed gray terracotta, chap. What am I supposed to do? I guess we just do have more stacks of things that we need than stacks in my inventory. Maybe I should do everything that I don't have a full stack of, take it out of my inventory for a round and just fill up my inventory with like the gray and the light gray and all the stuff that I have multiple stacks of. I feel like doing that a while ago would have been a good idea as well. I did mention doing it a while ago, and then I was like, that's just not how I'm going to do it today. So, but I'm now realizing that I am for sure going to have to take some stuff out of my inventory to be able to finish this up. Just because of how many... I think we have more unique items than we have slots. Yeah. Let's get a bigger inventory. Oh, Mojang, I need it, man. I'm just gonna fill up... There we go. I'm gonna grab 2 stacks of that stuff, and then I'm gonna Okay, another shulker box empty. Heck yeah. All right, so I have like 2 stacks of gray on me now, and I'm missing some stacks of some other stuff, but oh, light gray apparently is what I'm missing stacks of, which sucks because the gray and light grays are going to be like next to each other in some places. But yeah, I can, oh, see, I can just get through a bunch of this right now. Oh, apparently I don't have any soul sand on me either right now. And that's definitely around here too, so. Soul sand's been something that's been in this area very heavily, so. See, but, see, you heard that dirt I just placed down? I didn't even see it, but like I was thinking a bit ago, like, oh, maybe I get the dirt out of my inventory, because who knows if any of that's left over. Okay, okay, a section of a different, like, main theme color is good. Oh, we're finishing this first. I didn't realize it was that close to bingo time. I didn't realize it was past bingo by 2 minutes. Absolutely did not. Last I looked at the clock, it was just a hair past 12. I'm finishing this today. Alright. What colors am I missing is the question. I think it's gray. I think it's gray terracotta that I'm missing again. A light gray as well, but... Okay, another shulker box emptied. Wow, there's only like 2 shulker boxes that still have any items in them. Here, I will start bingos in the sense that you guys can claim your bingo cards, but don't expect bingo to start when the timer runs out, okay? How much farm? Yes. All right, so bingo's live. You guys can claim your bingo cards. It says there's like 5 minutes left. That's a lie. I definitely will not be starting bingo. Oh, I don't have soul sand on me again. And I don't have gray light gray terracotta. Dang it. Okay. Soul sand and light gray terracotta I have none of on me, and those apparently are a good portion of the stuff that we still need to place down. But this is a very... Ah, yes, this was a very good place for me to find just now. Oh, yes. Oh, man, and that's gray? Yeah, that's gray. Soul sand and light gray, and I'm also completely out of gray. All right, let me see. This is the last of my gray, and then I have no room for the soul sand. And I'm just missing... If I could just... find a place. I mean, let's say there's no more shroom lights. Let's just assume there's no more shroom lights in this, and then we can, if we encounter a shroom light, now we can go grab it, but we should have everything other than shroom lights in my inventory. Be able to make big progress. Obviously, I do think there is still more light gray terracotta in my inventory, or in my shulker boxes, and there's also more soul sand for sure that we're gonna need. Though the light gray terracotta we might not actually need, depending on how much extra we got. All right, yeah, and so I think there's only like 3 partial stacks. Oh, I could have grabbed the rest of the light gray terracotta that time. But like right now, I have a feeling, woohoo, that I might have everything I need to finish this in my inventory right now. Depending on how much overages I brought with me on some of these items. Specifically soul sand and light gray terracotta. If I brought... Oh, what is this? Light gray terracotta, I ran out. Dang it. Alright. Let's go grab it. This is the last 7 light gray terracotta and the last 16 soul sand. I can't believe I brought so close down to 7 and 16 of these items. But here we are. Oh, it seemed like it was all light gray terracotta over here, and then there's this bit over here that I did not. Okay. Are we done? I'm trying to look, is this it? About that. No, that's a little red dot, that's good. These ones are here. Chat, let's look at the map. I think we're done. I think we're done. We obviously still need to clean up and everything, but does everything fit into this box? It does. All right. So, wow. Look at that. It does look like I didn't miss a single pixel either. I'm looking hard. I don't see a single missed pixel. Look at that. So yes, chat, this is an image that was drone of some aliens by Grayson's kid. And then he took that coloring page from his kid, threw it into ChatGPT, and had it polish it up into a nice looking image. And that's what he chose for his redemption today. And it looks sick. It looks like it looked vaguely recognizable to me when I saw it, but then I was like, nope, that's just that's just not recognizable at all. It's just the completely unique characters. Heck yeah. I love it. GG Grayson. Now you got to hit your next milestone in the 500 club so I can put it in your 500 club room. Yeah. I can't believe we pulled it off in a stream like this. Heck yeah, dude. GG Grayson. Totem, please. Let's get cleaned up and let's get back to the base. All right. Pretty sure those were the last of the boxes that had anything in them. I'm pretty sure the rest of these are all empty. Yeah. All these are empty. All these ones need to go into the unloader. Heck yeah, dude. I can't believe we pulled it off in one stream. Oh my god, and it's time to start bingo right on time. Ain't no way, chat, that we're starting bingo right on time. Boom. Back to the base. Let's get a big look at it from the sky, like from the real sky POV though. Oh, that looks sick. It's actually more recognizable than Rick Astley there. Because there's no dithering is the thing, actually. The one you sent me, Grayson, specifically has had no dithering. Oh shoot, I don't have the numbers calling yet for bingo. My bad. All right, bingo's numbers are calling. Starting now, every 5 seconds. So the other ones have dithering so that they look like more betterer as a map, but looking at them in person looks worse. Whereas yours with no dithering looks good both ways. So there is something to be said for dithering, but I think on a scale of 128 by 128, dithering is not very necessary. We'll be back to the whole probably next week, honestly. We've been sidetracked away all week this week since I updated to 26.2. Oh, you know what I do need to do? I need to go put one in the room over there. So we're gonna go do that at least in the trophy room. All right, we got all these empty shulkers. So I need to get some glass panes. Well, actually, I need to get my empty maps back. Okay. First things first is duplicate it. And then lock it. And then duplicate the locked map. It doesn't appear to still be locked. It doesn't say locked, at least. Okay, it must be because I can't actually lock it. And they don't stack with this one, so interesting. All right, so then I see we got a winner. We'll come back to that in a minute. Map ocean here. Yeah, why doesn't this say locked? Okay, so 109 is the original, and then 110 is the locked version of it. What are all these maps? Oh, buried treasure maps that came through, it looks like. All right. Put those away. Do a little sleep. And let's get over to the place. Oh, I can announce the winner at least. So that way no one's wondering if there was a tie or anything like that. It was Wormplate that won bingo. Up to the trophy room. Grab our glow item frame. And bam! There it is. Those are all the map art redemptions. Starting from right to left, we have Lucky Bear, followed by Shilly, followed by TMG, then James with the Rickroll, and Grayson with the aliens. Look at that. Look at that. At the top of the 500. Well, oh, there's like the gift shop at the top of the 500 club. Yeah, but all the spots are taken. Those were just the ones that were in the world at the time. This is where we have them like officially displayed in the trophy room here. Those were just happenstances of things that were nice to fill the shelves. This is looking good, chat. I'm loving to see this though. Honestly though, the Rickroll one and like Shilly's, they look really surprisingly well. for like being so realistic, and then built in Minecraft. It's the dithering. The dithering does make them look so much more realistic in a map art. Just it makes them look horrible to look at in person. You know what I'm saying? The next world tour is when we hit 20,000 days. You can see the day count at the top of the screen if you're on one of the landscapes. All right, let's go get Worm Plate. There.
Attention, please.
Block on the monument.
Polar Express passengers
Ooh, I have like a
in
drop.
need of refreshment.
I've been out of water for like the better part of an hour. All right, Worm Plate. Let's get the sheet open for you. Worm Plate, you have brown mushroom blocks. You've won a total of 10 times. This is the 11th. Your last victory was stream 1141, with today being 1146. Let's go get you your brown mushroom block, my dude. About 18 more streams, maybe a bit more, depending on sleeps and length of stream. Interesting. 18 stream, though. Wow. Well, yeah, my streams average 3.5 hours right now. And let's put it at like an 11-minute day average with my breaks and stuff like that. All right. GG Wormplate on your dub with the brown mushroom block, my dude. GG. GG. I'm pretty sure we do have some diamonds to burn today, too. Let's take a look. I know I heard some subs. I don't know if they were all prime or not. We have at least one non-prime sub. Let's hit it. Mm. 22 streams then. Okay. This is the Diamond Yeeting Shrine, where we have a lava pool made out of diamonds in the shape of a diamond, where we burn diamonds. Wow, lag directly over the lava. Did not feel good. All right. How many qualifying subs do we have today? One. Just one. We did have some, what do you call it? We did have some prime subs. I do really appreciate those, but exclamation mark partner plus if you want to learn which subs qualify. I feel like I didn't. Oh, I'm looking. I see 2 days ago someone did a tier 1 sub. 2 days ago would have been. Oh, it is technically Friday now. So 2 days ago would have been Wednesday's stream. That makes sense. Okay. I was like, really? I feel like I should have burned one for that, but that would have been Wifey Wednesday because it is technically Friday. I hate that it rounds to days and it doesn't just tell me exactly what time, but all right. GG, who is this one? CJ with the tier 1 sub for 39 months. Heck yeah, dude. That diamond is gone. Let's do it. I noticed a difference for Vulcan. Honestly, no. I'm still dipping to like 50, 49 FPS right now. I don't know. I wonder if I have a mod on that's making it not do Vulcan though. I wonder if it's still running OpenGL. Let me see. It should say up here. Sodium renderer. It doesn't say if it's actually using Vulkan or not. Oh, nope, it's using OpenGL. OpenGL, NVIDIA, right here. So even though I have it set to video settings, oh, graphics API got reset. Prefer Vulkan, apply. It's still using OpenGL. So one of the mods I'm running is forcing it into OpenGL rather than letting it switch into Vulkan. It needs a restart. I made that change last stream though, but I did update. I updated sodium, and then the update didn't play with Iris or something, and I had to revert that back. And I wonder if maybe that reset the setting or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for the night, chat. Who's Jat? I don't know. All right, let's get the heck out of here. Were the others prime? I thought you had 2 to 3 today. Yes, there was quite a few that were there was at least 2 that were prime today. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. Start my backup, and then let's see who's live with some hardcore vibes to send over a raid to tonight. Oh. Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who's live with some hardcore vibes that I have not rated in a hot minute? We'll send it over to Kaizo Rob. I feel like I rated him maybe last week, but of all the peeps I'm seeing, Corsair released a keyboard with a small Stream Deck built in. I think I might have saw that. Corsair owns Elgato, so that makes a lot of sense. Corsair owns Elgato, so yeah. All right, chat. Here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get to his chat. If you are not subscribed, just copy the Colonel raid message out of there and put something in the chat to let him know you're having a great time. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the Partner Plus subs, helping us work towards the goal, even though the goal on screen isn't updating. Thank you for the channel point redemptions and the stream streaks and the biddies and the prime subs as well, and the hype trains and the follows across all the platforms. Thank you for the super chats over on YouTube, the gifts on TikTok, and thank you everybody for being here. I'll be live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, with some more massive hardcore Minecraft World, and I'll be back doing some maintenance in the spawn chunks. Peace out. I guess technically spawn chunks don't exist anymore. It's what used to be my spawn chunks, where I have several chunk-loaded farms.